Hi, I'm Chad Chiniquy. This is the Hard Money Minute with me, Chad Chiniquy, sponsored by imcmoney.com. Today I want to talk a little bit about a residential property and the big difference between residential and commercial. A lot of people think that commercial just means an office building, a restaurant, or some sort of structure, places of business. Commercial, well, that's true. A 25-unit apartment complex would also be considered commercial. They have this basic guidelines in hard money lending and in most lending circles. It's called residential versus commercial. Residential is what you know already, right? Houses, townhomes, condos, duplexes, triplexes, and fourplexes. After 4 units, everybody basically in the industry kind of says, well, now it's commercial. Multifamily up to 4 units would be a duplex, triplex, or fourplex. But when you get to 5, 6, 10, 12 units, then that's considered commercial. Even if people don't call it commercial, they could call it whatever they want to call it. But residential, for the purpose of investing in real estate, residential real estate is 1, 2, 3, or 4 units that are all connected, right? That would be residential. Now, sometimes you could have a house with a couple of cottages, and that could be residential. But on those couple of cottages, it would depend on how the property was set up originally. Do they have their own tax ID number? Are they 3 different parcels at one parcel? Were those permitted? That's a whole separate topic for a whole other day. What I want to talk about right now is just the definition of what we consider residential. Obviously, everybody knows that a single-family home is residential, right? Because people live there. Now remember, sometimes a single-family home could be zoned commercial even though it is residential. That's something to keep in mind too. We'll talk about zoning later. But for just a strict definition, a residential property is 1, 2, 3, or 4 units on one piece of property. So a duplex would be a single family, would be a residential piece of property. A duplex would as well, a duplex, a triplex, or a fourplex. That is all residential property. When you get into larger, 15 units, 5 units, 12 units, 174 units, that's no longer considered residential. So keep that in mind when you're out looking at properties. People ask you if you're primarily in residential or if you're in commercial. Say which one you're in, but always leave the possibility for other things. So you would say, I primarily invest in residential, 1 to 4 units, but I'm always interested in other projects. Okay, that's it. Chad Chiniquy, IMC Money. This is the Hard Money Minute, and thanks for tuning in.